Yo, before I get started, I just want to say I'm not a financial advisor. This is not no financial advice. It's just entertainment, and it's also me just documenting what I'm doing going through this crypto thing, you know? And also, if you like what you hear and you want to get involved in the program, click the referral link. You'll get you some bonus tokens along with me getting some, and we'll all get some money, you know what I mean? So let's get into it. Click open up the panel, to go to it. I said this shit looks a little confusing or whatever right off the rip, but the way this thing, from my understanding, the way this thing works is they go to this area called the lobby, right? And they have these auctions that go day by day. They have a certain amount of tokens they call AVC tokens. And these tokens don't really hold any value, so it's not like they can rug pull it and pull liquidity out of the token on you, because there's no liquidity, And so basically, it's just a placeholder showing how much money you have, how much BNB you have in place. So you buying these ABC tokens, here you enter the auction, which runs for 24 hours. They got a little timer over here, and you buy ABC tokens, and then after the timer ends here, at the end of the day, which is usually about 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, you collect your tokens. And then you take those tokens over to this page here, wait for this to come up, and you stake them. Stake them for a certain amount of days. The longer they say, the better. I'll go into a strategy that I came up with that is a little bit different than what everybody else is doing. And I don't know if my strategy is going to work. Maybe it's something I'm missing, or is everybody just doing the same thing? Sometimes following the herd is not the best, so I don't know. We'll see. I'll find out. But once you stake over here, then your stake comes down here, shows your stakes, has what you have staked, and then you get dividends, BNB dividends, and you get bonus tokens for how long you staked. So I was like, wow, this is similar but a little bit different. And some of the ways that I found out were different is because you're not buying and staking and receiving the dividends of the same coin. And it seems like when you do that, you're at the mercy of what the coin, and most of the time that coin you're buying and staking and receiving the dividends on is a shit coin anyway. So we always get burnt at the end where we're receiving dividends on a coin that ain't worth shit. So you've lost. But this one, you're receiving dividends, BNB are your dividends. So BNB going to go up and going to go down. You know what I mean? And depending on how far out you stake, this market is in a bear market right now. It could easily turn around. And what you got coming back, besides just your divs, could be exponentially quite a bit more. So I was like, wow, this is pretty interesting. They're showing all the overall stake tokens. These are ABC tokens that's in the platform. They got the overall collected dividends. These are people that's only been collecting dividends for a couple of days now. So these are dividends that have been collected, like 1,539 BNB, and overall collected bonus tokens. On this side here, that'll be your wallet address right there, and it shows your balance of the BNB that you have in your wallet. It shows how many tokens you have in your wallet. All-time stake, that's how much you staked in the platform. And your all-time dividends. So I haven't collected any dividends. Let's see where I went. My first stake right here, I went in just a little bit. That was the first day that I went in, which I think was on day 3. So yeah, it was day 3. So the stake started on day 4, which was yesterday. And I staked for 1 day because I just wanted to feel it out and just see what's going on. And so I get paid for my dividends the next day. So this looks like a little timer here letting you know just when your day is going to end, your stake is going to end, and you can collect your divs. So once this timer is up here, so I got 11 hours and 20 minutes to go. Everybody does. It ends at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It will come down here, and your divs will show right here, and you collect them. From what I hear, when you get your divs right here, I heard someone saying it automatically goes into your wallet. But I believe that a little button's gonna pop up here where it's gonna say collect. You click collect, and then that's when it goes into your wallet, like that, which is really cool because it's a quick shortcut right into your wallet. It's no trading, exchanging or anything like that. So, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm feeling this. Another reason I'm feeling this too is, you got the platform has only been going for a couple of days, and usually by the time we hear about these, it's been a week or it's been a month, and all the big time YouTubers have collected their money or they're in now. They're trying to sell this off to everybody else. But the way this is set up, it doesn't seem to be that type of platform. I went in with a different kind of strategy here. I'm gonna quickly try to explain my reasoning for my strategy. Everybody's saying DCAN, dollar cost averaging, which I can understand. But the way this is paid out is they have a pool daily, and then at the end of that day, that pool is distributed to everyone who has a stake in. So all the stakes and divided up. So I'm not gonna go through the math of how it breaks down and all that, but I look at it as if you look back, you say, okay, you know what, I got $1,000, I'm gonna throw at this platform, but I'm gonna dollar cost average it in. And you just go in hypothetically with $30 a day. And you stretch that out over the course of 60 days. I don't even know those. All right, let's check these numbers. Hold on. Get a calculator. So if we're going with $1,000 divided by 30. All right, so I was pretty close off the top of the dome. So you're going with $33 a day. So you got one stake, $33 in there, and then you get a split of the pool for that day. Now the next day you dollar cost average in, and then now you got two stakes, $60. You're only getting a little piece of that pie, and I think that's going to really drag out how much time you ROI on this. That's my figure. And if I'm wrong, drop some comments in here and say, hey, yo, you wrong about that. You know what I mean? And if that's the case, then fine. I know people dollar cost averaging because it might be a rug pull or whatever the case may be, and that's why you only throw money in this that you can, like they say, you can afford to lose. But if you real scared about losing that money and you adjust your game plan around that, you probably gonna, that's a losing mentality there. So the way I went into it is I dropped the first day just to get the mechanics of how the platform worked. Okay. Then the second day I said, you know what, I'm gonna throw a G at this. So I took my G, 1,000. I bought the tokens, which was on the third day, which I waited a couple of days because I figured everybody will be coming in on the first day. So the way it works is everybody coming on, if you have a large number of people buying the token that day, then you're going to get less, if that makes any sense. But if it's a smaller amount of people buying token that day, because it's only a set amount of tokens per day that are going to be sold. So if you have less people buying it, then you're going to get more tokens for your money. So I didn't want to go heavy on day one because I figured everybody will be going in to get in the earliest, but I don't want to wait too late because I'm going to miss a lot of days of getting dibs. So I figured about day 3 or so would be a good day to go in if I'm going to go in. So that's what I did. So I went in here on day 3 lightly just to get the mechanics. Everything went smooth. So on day 4, that's when I had and went and dropped a G. So I bought, came here. Let's click back over here. All right, so on day 4, that's when I went ahead and dropped 3 BNB in here, pretty close to 3 BNB. And I bought it all at one time. You know what I mean? So, because I know people talking about these, going dollar cost averaging, and sniping to get the most tokens and all that. And that sounds fun and all that, but I got too much time. I got too many things going on to be, that's not passive income, and that's what I'm trying to get here. That's working. They talk about it's fun and all that, and I don't knock it for people. It probably is, but I don't got time for all of that. So I went ahead and dropped a G in there, and I received my ABC tokens. Now, what I did with that, and I came over here to staking, okay, and then I divided that up through 30 days. So now, instead of dropping in every day for 30 days, I put up 30 stakes. Okay. So my first one, I put out 30 days off. So, and then after that, then on my second one, I split them all up. So I took 1,000, I divided it by 30. Okay. Then the first stake I put out for 30 days. So I staked it for 30 days. Then the next stake I staked it for 36 days. The next stake I staked for 37, all the way through until I'm at day, well, it's 59 here. I'm going to take, once I get once this opens up and I get collect on this, and I'm going to put it on the end. So I'm going to end up being staked for 60 days. Okay. But once I reach day 30, which will be 35 in the program, but it'll be day 30 for me, I'm going to receive divs every day. So that's my ladder. So at 30 days out, and so when I get up in here, I'm going to receiving divs on this stake that's been staked for 54 days. So I'm getting a little bit more of the dividends here. And then also I got these bonus tokens over here that I'm getting for being staked out so far. But the point of it is, all these days, now you tell me if I'm wrong, all these days I'm getting $1,000 worth of divs every day. Every day. So I've been seeing people get in there on the first day, their percentages, and they've been all over the place. Some people 20%, some people 10. I've seen one guy say he got 75%, and I'm sure that had to do a lot of variables. How much time you stay for, how much bonus points you got or whatever, or referral points and all that kind of stuff. But let's speak hypothetically and say 10%. Right, which I think is going to be a low number, especially for the first couple of weeks. So instead of me dollar cost averaging in and only getting 10% of $33 the first day, then 10% of $60 the second day, 10% of $90 the third day, coming in like this, I'm getting 10% of the whole $1,000 every day. You see, follow what I'm saying here? So when me getting 10% of the whole 1,000 every day, at day 30, that's 3 G's. Okay? But it's going to come back to me every day. And every day it's still collecting divs until I get to that stake. So to me, now like I said, I could be wrong and totally missing something, but to me, that's the way I figure is the best way to go at this for me, to try to catch up all these divs early, because people coming in, I mean, these numbers is crazy right now, you know what I'm saying? And every day they going up and going up. People are sniping, but day one they had 1,633 BNB day one. Day two was a little bit lower, about 1,000 BNB. Then day three it went up a little bit, 1,143 BNB. So right now it's at 497 BNB. It wasn't nowhere near this much in here this early yesterday. My guess, what is it? 1,000. I bet you this number is going to double easily today. End up being 22,000 BNB, 2,500 BNB by the time the day's over. And I'm going to get all those divs into this here. My percentage of all those divs there. And if this number goes up the next day, once people start seeing the dividends, how much money you're going to get back, your percentages, if people start following in day 5, day 6, those percentages, the amount of BNB is going to be going up, and I'll be collecting divs on all these stakes. So that's my little figuring and whatever. I know it's probably confusing. I didn't do a whole lot of explaining on how this works. I'm going to do more videos on that. But if you're familiar with this, because a lot of OGs were on Tron and did work with a program that was similar to this called T2X, I think it was, whatever like that. And they say this is an upgrade from that. So if you were around from back in those days and you're familiar with what's going on here, and if you're not, just stay tuned. I'm going to be making more videos or whatever. And like and subscribe for me. I'm going to get out of here. And one more thing. They do referrals with this. And I know I was the type person, I rock with referrals or whatever, but if I can get in the program without using the referral, I would just go ahead and just stay solo and do that. This particular program, if you do that, you have the opportunity to get in without using the referral, but you're missing out on free money because they give you a bonus if you use someone else's referral, which I thought was kind of a nice twist on that, opposed to just the person's referral that you're using. They're just getting the bonus, but this bonus goes both ways. So if you use a referral code, you get a 1% bonus. So I'm gonna drop my referral link down in the bottom here. If you want to click on it and use it, that's great. That's a little kickback to me, and then definitely a kick up to you. You'll get a little bonus on your deposit, so when you collect. So that's another thing. Like I said, like and subscribe. Bonus link is in the bottom in the description. You want to use it, cool. If not, that's cool too. I'll be dropping more videos on how to get into this and how to use it, and probably also for new cats how to even get money into your get BNB and then get it over here the easiest. way, because when I got involved first, it was a little tricky and whatever. But it's real simple ways to get money into this real quick, and I think the most inexpensive way. So like, subscribe, comment. If I got something wrong, enlighten me. I ain't mad.